Look, every football game is a grind, and if you're like Dan and the crew, you know there's no such thing as one size fits all. Your sleep should be just as custom as Coach's game plan. That's where Sleep Number comes in. You get to call your own plays. Softer, firmer, cooler, warmer, your side, your comfort. Change it whenever you want. No more feeling stuck like a busted play. And for all the late night fights over the thermostat, Climate Series cools up 20 times faster than the competition. True temp bedding kicks heat and humidity to the sidelines so you can actually stay chill all night long. Bottom line, Sleep Number is like having a sleep coach in your corner, adjusting to you all night. Because your best game starts with the right rest. Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? So you can sleep just the way that you like. The only bed that lets you make each side firmer or softer whenever you like. Your Sleep Number setting. Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year is here. All beds on sale. Up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Limited time. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Sleep Number, official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. See store or sleepnumber.com for details.
At Sierra, discover great deals on top brand workout gear, like high-quality walking shoes, which might lead to another discovery.
40,000 steps, baby. Who's on top now, Karen?
You've taken the office step challenge a step too far. Don't worry, though. Sierra also has yoga gear. It might be a good place to find your zen. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz podcast.
Mina Kimes will be here shortly. We look forward to all of her help during the football season. She'll be around here plenty. Pitch Clock is again segregated on our show. It exists apart from our show, but adjacent to our show. We continue to segregate baseball. Pitch Clock will be in the post game today, and JuJu will be joining us here shortly to update the polls. I want to ask both JuJu and Mina about their best friend situation. But I will tell the group here, when I tell you that Zaslow is a rising star at ESPN and ESPN Radio, he has been taunting Amber Wilson, his longtime co-host here locally, with pictures of the suites he gets on the road now that he's traveling with college football every year. He's been taunting her with, look at how, not only first-class flights, somehow, Zaslow's getting suites at ESPN, and I will tell you, I got no suites at ESPN. I don't know how Zaslow is getting suites.
I would be on these stops late in the season. It could be in, it was in Norman, Oklahoma. It was in Tuscaloosa. It was in Atlanta. SEC Championship.
I hear Oklahoma is the worst.
It was fine. I wouldn't say it was the worst. I didn't like Baton Rouge. I was not a big fan of Baton Rouge. Everyone, though, says that you got to go to a night game there in Death Valley. I do have a stop there this year. I'm hoping it's a night game. But, yes, first class tomorrow morning, all right? I'll be flying to Columbus and looking forward to the suite that I get. That's right. Amber didn't believe me last year when I get to my room. She gets to her room. She's in a regular room. That's all great. I get to my room. There's a living area. There's a kitchen. One of these, it had a full table with 10 chairs. Oh, I'm not expecting any guests, but if I wanted a guest, they can come over and hang.
A dinner party. You could have a dinner party at that Radisson Inn.
And then in another room was my bedroom. And she didn't believe me. I was like, oh, you don't believe it? I sent her pictures. She's in her nice little studio, and I can have a party if I feel like it.
He's a rising star.
That's how I roll.
You can get him all over your weekend coverage on ESPN Radio.
10 a.m. Eastern Time, ESPN Radio, Saturday morning, college football tailgate.
He is not, however, as big a star at ESPN as Mina Kimes is. Mina, do you get a suite when you travel on the road? Because I've never gotten a suite at ESPN. I can't believe that Zaslow's out here getting suites. And I'd have the follow-up question. Any of those hotels, did the hotel lobby smell like chlorine because the pool is indoors?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you're getting good hotels. Yeah. Mina, do you have any suites? Do you get suites when you travel on the road?
No. Suites? Like, you mean like a hotel suite, not like a little treat?
Yeah, not a cookie at the DoubleTree. I'm talking about
miss those.
An actual. They don't do it anymore.
No,
they still do.
We don't. We're not with ESPN anymore because you kicked Billy out of the studio. So you can rip on Trump and ESPN.
I kicked Mina out of the studio that day, too.
It was really Nick Wright's fault if we're going to dissect the entire thing.
Yeah, that's
If he
right.
wouldn't have gone on Twitter that morning, we would have been in a different world.
If you guys are deciding between hotels and one of them is a DoubleTree, would you book the DoubleTree solely for the free cookie, even
Great
though
question.
you buy a cookie somewhere else?
Great question. Put it on the poll, please, at Batard Show. If you're choosing between the hotels, is the DoubleTree cookie the tiebreaker?
I love that hot drawer.
I'm in a DoubleTree next weekend, actually. I'll let you know.
Mina, we want to play for you here. Greg Cody getting furious with us earlier this week. I want to get your assessment here of what happened, who's right and who's wrong in the raging fury between Greg Cody and his son, Christopher.
What a second.
Oh, no.
They're going to be elbows grabbed.
no.
They're going to be elbows grabbed. He's furious.
Don't say anything about it. I'm serious. I want my laptop back. I'm not the least bit amused by this. I'm not kidding in how angry I am.
I'm going to send them both to the penalty box.
I'm not going to the penalty box.
Go together. I'll bring this.
I want my computer right here
I'll bring it.
before I do anything.
It'll be in the penalty box.
No, I'm not going to the penalty box until I get my computer right here.
You can bring it to me. This is fine. This is good.
No, you can bring it to me.
Greg, you're going to stop that now, okay?
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You're going to stop that now.
No, I'm not. I'll leave. I'll go home if you want me to with my laptop. But I am not going in the penalty box until my laptop is connected to my computer. My son is, this is not your fault. My son has gone over the line here. I am genuinely upset.
We know.
Okay, so how about make it right? Christopher, if I don't have that computer here in 3 minutes, I am not hosting the draft party Thursday night.
Put the clock
okay?
up on the screen. Lewis.
Please, do it. I cannot express to you how serious I am
Don't
about
hold
Thursday
your heart,
night.
all right?
Yeah, I'm
No.
getting worried.
No. On my life,
Greg.
I am not hosting this draft party Thursday night. I've never been more angry connected with this show. Anybody who thinks that's me is an idiot. On my granddaughter's life, on my granddaughter's life, I am not hosting this draft party unless I have that computer. Whatever number he said will not be where the Dolphins are. In the
Wait a
rankings.
minute.
Oh, wait. Now the number's changing?
Maybe,
Oh, no.
depending on how accurate he was.
Mina, the context was he was mad that we were going to expose before it appeared in the Miami Herald where he ranked the Miami Dolphins for the season.
Where did you rank them? Now I'm titillated.
Well, it was 14th, but when I said the number 14, just guessing, he was like, I need to change it. So he made it 15.
Wow. Wait, so Greg, are you upset because you're afraid of invoking the ire of the fans, or because you perceive this to be like an exclusive?
Yes.
Greg's not here, Mina.
Oh, sorry.
That's a video. That's how television works sometimes.
We could have set it up.
Maybe she thought it was a reenactment.
It's really confusing, honestly, because the video does look like it's happening today. 14 seems fair. That seems pretty generous.
Not what I was asking you. Not surprising that that's what you decided to answer.
Yeah,
but
we established the setup.
My only takeaway from that video is that watching Greg discipline or try to discipline Chris is just exactly how I treat my toddler. And I'm glad to know that's not going to change for 25 years.
What would be your assessment as a parent on Zaslow's home situation where his 16-year-old texts him and calls him sugar tits by way of dismissal?
Is this a 16-year-old boy or a 16-year-old girl?
Boy.
Okay. Yeah, he has no respect for you.
Well, how would your answer have changed if I said it was my daughter?
I would have said that's funny. Wrong?
Mike Ryan threatened to kill ESPN yesterday if they break into college football coverage to show anything regarding the big dumper.
Oh, wow.
Look, I know we love our M's. All right, I know
Yeah,
you love.
okay, yeah.
I know you love Cal Raleigh. I love him too. But
You're
I
on
hated.
my Mariners group chat. I let you into the circle.
I'm following the story. I'm all about Big Dumper. I hated when Aaron Judge did this, and
Okay, I see
ESPN wanted to interrupt AAC football for an Aaron Judge record that's not the record. It's not a thing. Stop making the AL home run record a thing. It's not a thing. Now, I understand Yankees branding. That's the argument. There's no way in hell they do this for the Mariners. No shot. And if they do, I'm going to kill them.
Well, Cal's only at, 50 now? So I feel like there wouldn't. I mean, he has a few records to break. I think switch hitter is up next, Mickey Mantle, 54, and then he can break Griffey's franchise record at 50.
These aren't records.
Remember when 50 used to mean something, Mina? I mean, you just said only 50.
She did say
record?
only
what
50.
What a world we live in.
Only 50.
Not a record.
I just mean that I don't think he's going to get the cut in until he gets to 61 if he gets there, and then he probably will. But I probably won't. You're right, because it's the Mariners. Although we've been doing Mariners 3 days in a row on PTI, which I feel like is the most that ESPN has talked about the Mariners in probably since Griffey.
How much PTI have you done? I didn't know you were on PTI. When did you start doing that? I literally have never seen you on PTI.
That's because it's on ESPN too.
The Deuce.
It's her and the Iceman.
Yeah, with the ESPN, because tennis is on ESPN 1, so I get the call up for the B team show.
Let's be abundantly clear, and I'd love a judge's ruling on this.
Okay.
There is one single season home run record. It's 73.
Yeah. Also,
hold on a second,
the
Mina.
Honorable Jonathan
Hold
Zaslow,
on.
now
He's
presiding
a lawyer.
with
He's a
prejudice.
judge. He's a race expert.
Kind of undercut it by
journalist.
answering it.
Yeah, he already answered. He already made his ruling. That sort of defeats what's happening right now.
He forgot he was a judge.
Yeah, he forgot he was a judge. He forgot we do a segment with a judge.
see, the whole if Cal gets to 61, right? Let's just say it seems a little bit. I think he's on pace for a little less than that. I'm going to be really torn because I don't want to be one of those, old traditionalists. The drug tainted records don't count. This is pure baseball. But if it's Cal Raleigh, I'm going to say those tainted records don't count. This is a true baseball player, but only if it's Cal Raleigh. I wasn't doing that for Aaron Judge.
The record is 73. Drugs in baseball are good. With prejudice.
Whoa.
Forgiven.
I'm with you, unless Cal gets there, and then I'm against you.
I also think there is a great danger based on everything that we've just done is that someone in accounting realizes that Zaz isn't supposed to get a suite, that he's getting a suite that he's not supposed to get.
Chill on that. Keep that on the down low. What's the matter with you?
Look, every football game is a grind, and if you're like Dan and the crew, you know there's no such thing as one size fits all. Your sleep should be just as custom as Coach's game plan. That's where Sleep Number comes in. You get to call your own plays. Softer, firmer, cooler, warmer, your side, your comfort. Change it whenever you want. No more feeling stuck like a busted play. And for all the late night fights over the thermostat, Climate Series cools up 20 times faster than the competition. True temp bedding kicks heat and humidity to the sidelines so you can actually stay chill all night long. Bottom line, Sleep Number is like having a sleep coach in your corner, adjusting to you all night. Because your best game starts with the right rest. Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? So you can sleep just the way that you like. The only bed that lets you make each side firmer or softer whenever you like. Your Sleep Number setting. Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year is here. All beds on sale. Up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Limited time. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Sleep Number, official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. See store or sleepnumber.com for details. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, man. The summer's almost ending, man. I don't like that.
There's no way. There's no way.
I am excited about cooler temperatures, but down here in South Florida, that just means slightly less boiling hot. It's been a pretty incredible summer. We've had a parade down here. We've grown our family down here at Meadowlark Media. A lot of exciting things, a lot of memorable benchmarks, and along the way at almost every step, I've been tailed by that beautiful white can of Miller Lite. Oh, that beautiful white can.
Or the brown bottle.
You can do it on draft.
Draft is crisp.
There's been so many great special times, and each time I've decided to make those special times a Miller time. Whether it's a long weekend like one we got coming up or full-on vacation, it is a perfect time to get the crew back together. This year marks 50 years of Miller time, 50 years of great taste, great friends, and unforgettable memories. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
What does Zyn give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but real freedom. Freedom to do what you love and choose your rewards. With Zyn Rewards, you can redeem points for premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers. Find your Zyn and keep finding rewards that fit your lifestyle at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Don Le Batard.
Did you get lost on the way to Home Depot today, Dan? Like, what's going on with the plaid?
Get his ass, Mina.
Stugotz.
But do
You
it
look
in
like you're
song.
about to ask me to like check the oil on my car.
Get 'em.
Or like come over and like look around and point things in my house that need to be fixed.
This is the Don Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
I want to play something. Someone else is blowing up. You may have noticed here that Pablo Torre is very proud of his New York Times partnership. Mina, I want to get your thoughts here on Pablo's debut video here, promising the New York Times and its readers what they're going to get from Pablo. He's already wearing a New York Times shirt. Get your thoughts here.
Okay. Hello. Pablo Torre here, host of Pablo Torre Finds Out. Now coming to you from our new home at The Athletic and The New York Times, where we will use our brand of Murrow Award-winning and Peabody-nominated journalism to investigate mysteries.
It gets back to the ultimate question that we've been asking as it relates to this document. Why?
Basically, we're a sports podcast in the same way that Moneyball is a baseball book, meaning that we tell you stories that are about a lot more than just the game.
If you show me a ring cam video with you...
Pablo, what the f***? Pablo, what the f***?
This is crazy.
Pablo, what the f***?
I don't understand what podcast
Is this Truman
is.
Show? Is
What
this
is
World
this?
Truman Show?
Where are we?
What's going on?
We do interviews that'll make you think.
She's fearless in those moments. I always joke that Sue would have hated me as a teammate.
And laugh.
But through all the pain.
And hopefully both.
I mean, boom. That's hard.
And it is. So 3 times a week, follow us down the rabbit hole at Pablo Torre Finds Out. You can watch or listen on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.
Can we call a Kornizer? He says a hamburger a lot.
I don't know if I've ever felt the feeling that I'm feeling right now. Love you.
Wow. A lot of thoughts. First, Dan and I, despite doing dozens of episodes, maybe not dozens, didn't make the sizzle reel. Don't know if you noticed that, Dan. If you caught that, you and I not featured at all there. He compared himself to Moneyball at one point. Did anyone else catch that, basically? Himself to Moneyball. The T-shirt, I feel like Pablo works out in a Harvard shirt and then it's like, oh, this old thing is just laying around in my closet. 4, I'm very excited for him because he's my friend. I think they're going to do a great job. And I think it's a really great partnership. So
I have a question for you, though, about that Belichick ring video that he aired.
How did the awards that he won, rattling them off, not make the list? That's impressive. That just tells you his brand.
And his awards being...
One award that he won and one that he was nominated for.
That's an important distinction. One that he won and one that he was nominated for, and both of them should have had better audio quality on that video. Like Edward R. Murrow, that was video and audio quality from Edward R. Murrow's age right there. But if you had to take a guess, Mina, did Pablo, when he recreated the Airbnb that Belichick emerged from shirtless, did he not do that himself in the recreation shirtless because he didn't think of it, or because he would not be seen shirtless anywhere in public?
It's a great question. It's 100% the second thing. And it honestly discredits the entire video for me. When I first saw that and the way that he positioned it as like a recreation going undercover, and then I saw his shirt was on, I just turned it off. I didn't even watch it. I don't even know what happened in that episode, honestly, because the lack of commitment to the bit ruined it for me.
Do you think Pablo, put it on the poll at Le Batard Show, is Pablo someone who goes into the pool with his shirt on? I'm asking the
Feels
question.
like a yes.
Because I think it's a sweater.
Harvard shirt. Pablo's looking good. How did I get here? I feel like Pablo is looking good for his age. I feel like he could have gone shirt. I don't know. I've never seen him shirtless. So
I want to talk football with you. We will get your sped up sounds and thoughts in a second. I enjoyed hearing you on with Dave Damashek. That podcast, Football America, is going to be exceptional as we head into the season. What do you make of the most interesting contract situation, whichever one it is you choose to make the most interesting?
Well, 2 of 3 are resolved, right? Because you got the Terry deal and you got the Trey Hendrickson pay raise, probably going to be gone after this year. So it's Micah by default. But can I say something? I don't find the Micah situation interesting at all. It would be interesting if there was a debate over whether to pay him. Like sometimes with these contracts, I don't know, you could say this about Dak Prescott, but certainly the case with Kerry McLaurin, you look at them and you understand to some extent why the team might have some hesitance if the player is asking for too much and they're older, things like that. Like, Chris, you could negotiate a Micah Parsons contract.
Thank you.
All you have to do, I don't know why I said Chris, sorry, I went for you. You're right in front of me. All you have to do
It's not that he's an idiot.
all you'd have to do is find the highest paid edge rusher contract and then add some money to it. It's like the fact that we're here is so dumb and transparently just Jerry Jones wanting attention or something, or being unsatisfied the way business is done in 2025. I do not know, but it's not fun to talk about because there's nothing to debate. It's just stupid.
Chris, Jerry Jones definitely takes you to the cleaners,
just
though, right?
Sitting here. Oh, geez.
Quite the brand you've established.
Mina, I think I have it correct when I say that Micah Parsons, in terms of applying pressure when he's on the field, does it better than anyone by percentage. Do I have it wrong? Like I read a stat, I don't know how long ago it was. I think it was at about 17.8%. He was a decent amount ahead of all the other rushers in terms of percentage of times he's disruptive.
Him and Myles Garrett are pretty close, but over the last 3 years, you're right. He has led all edge rushers in pressure percentage, pass rush win. He's been the second most double team player behind Myles Garrett. So yeah, that's again, and he's like 26 or something. Right? It's not debatable. And the other thing that I find kind of interesting is usually with these contract impasses, you get inklings of like, he's asking for $1 billion and a share of the team, and he wants the next Cowboys documentary just to be about him. We haven't gotten those leaks, which would suggest the Cowboys have not put that into the atmosphere. So I don't know what the heck's going on.
Mina, how much does this have to do with the reputation of the agent as far as Jerry Jones not wanting to talk with him?
I mean, he represents a zillion players in the NFL and gets deals done all the time. Obviously, the Watson deal is the one that the agent Milligat is very known for because it will go down as one of the biggest mistakes in history by an NFL franchise for a litany of reasons. But he's not like he does tons of deals all the time.
I found that Cowboys documentary wildly disappointing. I had big expectations for it. Didn't even finish it. Stopped after episode 7 because they threw all that stuff in episode 7. They milked it for 6 episodes, way too fat, all Jerry Jones's story, and then I just quit on it after 7 episodes.
I thought about watching it, but then Love is Blind UK was calling to me like a siren, which, by the way, amazing season. Love is Blind UK for Billy,
for everybody who wants to check out the Mina Kimes podcast featuring Lenny. She is obsessed with the show. Is it your favorite? It's your favorite to talk about.
Yeah, I like it. But no, I have a TV recap show with David Dennis Jr. called Viewer Discretion, and we're doing a combination of that and Alien Earth right now. So
look at how exciting Mike Ryan is.
Mike, are you?
No. I just love the imaging that we made of Conor McGregor and Chris. He even found a way to get that quickly.
Alien! Chris, find for me the music that will speed her up so we can get to some football, but I do want to get her thoughts here. ESPN's Jordan Rogers has carved out the lane as
Jordan.
I'm the only Arch Manning critic. He is being critical of Arch Manning. He's saying the hype doesn't match the tape. There are good things and there are some good things, but the tape to me doesn't tell me that you've got a first-round draft pick or a top 10 pick or a number 1 overall draft pick. I think he's going to go into Ohio State and he's going to struggle because he hasn't played anybody. Zaslow's had the same opinion. Mina seems terrified by this opinion. What's happening?
How do you guys have strong opinions? We've barely seen the kid play football. He played 2 games against unranked opponents. He came in against UTSA. I thought he looked good in that game. He also ran for 67 yards. That's the crazy thing about Arch Manning, right? He comes from the Manning family, it's royal family, etc. He is an athlete out there. And I think that's going to bolster him early on, even if there are some ups and downs. The athleticism is very unique.
That's what it is, though, Mina. I have a strong opinion against the strong opinion. We haven't seen him.
Wait, that's good. That's good. That's a great lane to carve out. is the anti-hot take.
Oh, but everybody, though, says he's good, even though we haven't seen him. So you're sitting here saying, how can you have a strong opinion? Well, there seem to be strong opinions that this is the best quarterback prospect there's ever been. That seems to be something that is a popular opinion.
Well, I mean, those opinions from the people who are actually in the know are based on like the quarterback camps and watching them in high school. And I don't think anyone in this room has done either of those things. So I'm not going to take a strong stance about that because we're not comparing him to first-round draft picks. We're comparing him to prospects at this point. And it's quite possible that he is as good as a prospect at least.
Who is a team that's a lot better than people think?
I will go with I think the Bears are going to be good, but I think they're going to be really good in the second half of the season. I think early on it could look a little up and down, but I like the Bears' defense. I think that everyone's talking about Ben Johnson in the offense, but I think the defense, hiring Dennis Allen, was one of the best hires of the entire offseason.
The gulf of difference between the worst team in the league and the Saints is what?
The Saints are the worst team in the league.
Who's the second worst team in the league?
Probably Cleveland. I would say it's between like Cleveland. New York's defensive line is so good, it's hard for me to put them there. So I'll go Cleveland.
Nick Wright, your nemesis, says on Dan Patrick that he believes that the Chiefs are the single best team in the league. Is he a raging homer?
He came on my show in July and ranked the Eagles #1. So I don't know what's changed between July and now, but I'm going to fact check Nick Wright with his own words on my own show.
Ooh, Nick Wright out here doing the Stugotz of just telling everybody different things and having 7 #1 teams so he can be right at the end of the season. What is that?
Roll the tape. I'm telling you, we did a power rankings episode, and I gave him the choice, Eagles or Chiefs, and he picked the Eagles.
True or false, the Chiefs are better this year, but they're going to have a substantively worse record.
True, because last year, what they did, their record in one-score games was like a historical aberration.
Who will lead the NFL in passing yards?
Joe Burrow, because he's going to have to, because he's going to have to score like 40 points a game for them at the end.
Who's second?
I'll go with Lamar.
Give us a player who is going to explode, a name that's going to explode and grab everybody's attention this year.
I mean, I think Ladd McConkey is like, I could not speak highly enough about him after reviewing him this offseason. I think he's so talented, and I think he's going to get more attention as being like a true #1 receiver, like one of those dudes this year.
Mina, Travis Hunter will be what this year?
Primarily wide receiver, because I failed to see how the whole him playing both ways thing plays out to the extent that people think.
Cam Ward's going to be what this season?
Promising, inconsistent, but a lot of that has to do with his surroundings. Not the greatest group of receivers. I think the offensive line will be better, but I really liked what I saw from him in the preseason. He's going to be fun to watch, which is something they haven't had in Tennessee in a while.
Shedeur Sanders is going to be what?
Possibly a starter for a couple games at the end of the year.
A wide receiver who's going to break out this season.
Well, I already did Ladd. The wide receivers. I think Romadunze is going to be a lot better this year. To go back to the Bears thing, I think that Ben Johnson is going to find really interesting ways to use him.
Is Tyreek Hill on the Dolphins past the trade deadline?
Yes, because I think the Dolphins will still be competitive.
What's Belichick going to be at North Carolina?
Mid.
She's gotten good at the game of speeding things up. Mina, we look forward to talking to you this season. We are. What are you pointing at us for?
No, I say if it's something I don't actually want to answer, that's when I will give you the one-word answer.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
Belichick, sure. I got my whole, yeah.
Well, then we're going to replace you right now with a song by Jeremy about Bill Belichick and his copywriting of Gold Digger.
Oh, boy.
Now, Chapel Butcher rocking Gold Digger. And he ain't messing with no pop blow. Chapel Bill scoring touchdowns. Chapel Bill scoring touchdowns. Chapel Bill scoring touchdowns. Chapel Bill scoring. She is Jordan, met her on a flight he was on with college textbooks on, logic and calm. She said, do you want to talk? Cause quite frankly I'm drawn to your swag, you got a lock. I can tell by half sleeves on your arm. But I'm going up to North Carolina. I'm going back to college football, but then I'ma make this really awkward for these kids. Cause I gotta date a girl their age while I got grandkids. Okay, so get this, I'm meeting with a van. I didn't see the lens when I got up in. I was shirtless then at the Airbnb. Now I gotta show my nips for the whole world to see. And now I'm getting crushed by the media, but my girl got the skills to be my handler. While I deal with the college kickers and punters, I don't care what none of y'all say, I still love her. Now Chapel Butcher marking gold digger, and he ain't messing with no Pablo. Now Chapel Butcher marking gold digger.
Good job, Jeremy.
I did my best.
Wait a minute, the word wasn't Pablo.
The rivalries, the bands, the upsets, college football is back. Think you know the game? Put it to the test with DraftKings Sportsbook and turn picks into big payouts. New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. With live betting, rivalry week boosts, and more, DraftKings Sportsbook has everything you need to own your Saturday. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code DAN. That's code DAN for new customers to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Checking off the boxes on your to-do list is a great feeling. And when it comes to checking off coverage, a State Farm agent can help you choose an option that's right for you. Whether you prefer talking in person, on the phone, or using the award-winning app, it's nice knowing you have help finding coverage that best fits your needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Eczema isn't always obvious, but it's real. And so is the relief from Ebglyss. After an initial dosing phase, about 4 in 10 people taking Ebglyss achieved itch relief and clear or almost clear skin at 16 weeks. And most of those people maintain skin that's still more clear at 1 year with monthly dosing.
Ebglyss, lebrikizumab, LBKZ, a 250 milligram per 2 milliliter injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults and children 12 years of age and older who weigh at least 88 pounds or 40 kilograms with moderate to severe eczema, also called atopic dermatitis, that is not well controlled with prescription therapies used on the skin or topicals, or who cannot use topical therapies. Ebglyss can be used with or without topical corticosteroids. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Searching for real relief? Ask your doctor about Ebglyss and visit ebglyss.lilly.com or call 1-800-LILY-RX or 1-800-545-5979.
Dan Le Batard.
There's sunglasses in boxes today, but in my bed in the hospital, ending our lives all the same.
Stugotz.
It's the final nightgown.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
Thursday Thunder is presented by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
JuJu won a couple of weeks ago. Thursday Thunder has been, I think, pretty consistently 2 for 3. Like, if you were betting these individually, you'd be at about a 75 or 80% clip because JuJu's very good at this.
This guy doesn't get it.
But that's not how it works.
JuJu, he does.
66% off.
So adorable.
I was going to say 2 out of 3.
He doesn't get it.
All right. He's so adorable. But yeah, man, last week we went 2 for 3 yet again. A knife through the heart. But this week, we're going to right that ship, baby. First leg, I'm going with my sister, the sharpshooter. She got her shooters back. Brianna Stewart back. She got Emma Meeseman over there. I'm going with Sabrina Ionescu for over 5.5 assists tonight. Lock it in. Second leg, I'm going to Seattle. It's storming right now. I hear the thunder.
I hear it. It is storming.
Yes, sir. And it's going to be storming a lot of Nneka Ogwumike points tonight. I'm going over 16.5 points for my sister, Madam President, tonight. Last leg, Alyssa Thomas, MVP candidate. Man, she been on the roll lately, and I think she gonna keep it rolling tonight against the Sky with over 9.5 rebounds tonight. Lock it in.
JuJu, your dream last night. I'm sorry, JuJu. I'm sorry. That's the biggest game, the biggest home game, and I don't know how long. Are you okay?
I am extremely distraught. Let alone like the game was so close, and then that third quarter, Asia Wilson woke up with 2 threes out of nowhere. The crowd, the home crowd, our home crowd was louder for the Vegas Aces than they were for our big dogs. I do not stand for it. My sister Ryan Howard spoke out against it last night. Salute to Ryan. Total heartbreak, though.
We're going to get to polls here in a second, but The Athletic is reporting that ESPN is demoting Hall of Famer Doris Burke off its NBA Finals team and promoting Tim Legler.
Finally.
Oh, man.
Right? JuJu, did you have any interesting thoughts on anything that we were discussing today? Did you have any thoughts on Chris Cody saying he has no best friends, but an alarming number of general friends in his inner circle?
That's right.
Right. It made me think. And I was trying to go through my list. I don't have a best friend either. I had a best friend and he was taken from us way too soon. And I think about him all the time. I got his name tattooed on my face. But yeah, I don't have a best friend either. So I think it's just a growing pain.
I'm sorry. We've already established on this show. That's a penalty.
That's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. No, if he had a best friend, but his best friend died, you don't just replace your best friend with another best friend.
Okay, well then just say you don't have a best friend.
Okay, no.
Don't trauma dump on me, sir.
Nobody's trying to hear that.
Touche.
Dismissed again.
Got my own problems.
The dismissals were very popular this year. What do you have for us on dismissals, JuJu?
Billy Gill, man. I think this might be the earliest nominee for the next year's episode that Billy had. Bruh, you took out David Sampson before the break in the best dismissal for 2026 winner already.
Already? Wait a minute.
Already.
Already?
That's going to be a talking to later, I know.
It was magnificent, and the YouTube chat loved it.
What do you have for us in the way of polls here today, JuJu? I didn't feel like we had very many of them today.
Yes. Are kids ingrates? 89% of the audience says yes, they are.
Of course.
That blazer is looking great on you, my brother's ass.
Thanks. Thanks, player.
Extremely player. Do you have a best friend? 72% of the audience says yes, they do.
Anybody else have someone die? Or can we move on?
I'm going to serve my penalty on Monday. Is the mercury in a thermometer poisonous? 94% of the audience says yes, it is.
Billy?
But it's not poisonous. It's poisonous if you ingest it, right?
Yeah.
It's not poisonous though if you just get it on your hands or anything, right? It's not. It's only if you have it. Why would you have mercury that you're just swigging?
Okay, but that's a given that it's if you ingest it. Like, a rattlesnake has poisonous venom. Yeah, if it bites you, not just if you're around it. It's a given.
You could survive a rattlesnake bite, Zaz.
You should try. Show me.
How is it that you survive a rattlesnake bite?
I was trying to get to him to get bit by a rattlesnake, but he beat me to it. Guy's got a sharp tongue, the Zaz, though.
Outsmarted, you ass.
Whoa.
Also a sharp blazer. The last poll, are farms cool? 67% of the audience says yes, they are. And those are your polls.
What the hell would be wrong with farms? I'm still not understanding why it is that you guys brought that up today, and then no one had any further explanation on why it is
Farmageddon.
I know, but why would we cancel Farmageddon?
The hot tip is that the Big 12 are the ones who are uncomfortable with it, but no one seems to know why.
K-State denied being involved in asking that they stop calling it that. So now it's Iowa State that we're looking at, or the Big 12.
I should tell people, incidentally, because we're doing so much in the way of football coverage, that Football America is going to be a very good show. Like, I can already tell how good that's going to be. Mina and Rossini are going to be on with us all season, so we're going to get ramped up on all matters football here in a way over the next couple of weeks that I find disconcerting. I find Mike Ryan is already yelling at me that I'm talking about dirty things, even though that I was just saying that we are all physically dirty at the end of this weekend. He's getting mad in defense of Urban Meyer and other dirty college people that I would call his sport dirty.
Stop calling it dirty. Stop referencing the business of college football. Let me enjoy a week. Yes.
Okay, you can enjoy this week.
I have a Lee Corso tattoo. Let me say goodbye to my hero.
I didn't know you had a Lee Corso tattoo.
Now you do.
Now you do.
Let me see your Lee Corso tattoo.
It's fan fiction. It's him wearing a Sebastian the Ibis headgear that he's never
Can you lift up your leg a little higher?
I'm sorry. I'm trying, dog. I'm 40.
I did not know that you had a Lee Corso tattoo.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me see if should I put it in a stationary place? Yeah. How do you not know that about me?
We're nailing this right now.
I don't
Get that
know.
leg up there.
I don't know any of your tattoos. I do
Here you go,
think,
get the mic.
I do think, and I don't mean to hamstring shame you, but I do
Look at
think
that
your
inner
hamstring
thigh.
needed a little bit of help there on the stretch. I think that was a lot of inner thigh. JuJu, thank you.
Clevelander?
Good week of polls, JuJu. Appreciate the time, sir.
Churchill one now too.
Thank y'all.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, man. The summer's almost ending, man. I don't
Can't
like
be.
that.
There's
I don't
no
like
way.
that.
There's no way.
I am excited about cooler temperatures, but down here in South Florida, that just means slightly less boiling hot. It's been a pretty incredible summer. We've had a parade down here. We've grown our family down here at Meadowlark Media. A lot of exciting things, a lot of memorable benchmarks, and along the way at almost every step, I've been tailed by that beautiful white can of Miller Lite. Oh, that beautiful white can.
Or the brown bottle.
You can do it on draft.
Draft is crisp.
There's been so many great special times, and each time I've decided to make those special times a Miller time. Whether it's a long weekend like one we got coming up or a full-on vacation, it is a perfect time to get the crew back together. This year marks 50 years of Miller time, 50 years of great taste, great friends, and unforgettable memories. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.